Your personal experiences with money make up maybe 0.000001% of what's happened in this world, but maybe 80% of how you think the world works. Hello everyone, I am Shivani Gupta and I welcome you to the launch of the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book is a terrific read to develop your relationship with money. Unlike other financial success books, this one does not state specific tactics or formulas for financial success. It rather dives into the mental models and behavior that shape and ultimately have an indirect influence on a lot of our financial success. Let's start with the first chapter named No One's Crazy. In this first chapter, Morgan explains that no one is crazy about the fact how one manages his or her money. Everyone comes from a unique background and his or her own experience of how the world works. People do some crazy things with money, but no one's crazy. It's natural that every person has a very different and individualistic perspective about money. Since people come from different lifestyles and witness unique experiences, each one of us sees the world through a different lens. No amount of studying and open mindedness can genuinely recreate the power of fear and uncertainty. Studying history is fine, but we can't experience that history just through books. It's impossible to change our behavior if we don't personally feel the consequences. Spreadsheets can model the financial data for markets, but it can't model the feelings that impact our life. Economists found that people's lifetime investment decisions are actually based on the experiences those investors had in their own generation. Not intelligence, not education, just dumb luck of what and where you were born. For example, if you were born in 1970, the S&P 500 index increased almost tenfold, adjusted for inflation during your teens and 20s versus it was flat if you were born in 1950. If you were born in 1960s America, inflation during your teens and 20s, your young years when you were developing a base of knowledge about how the economy works, Saint priced up more than threefold. But if you were born in 1990, inflation has been so low that for whole life that it's probably never crossed your mind. No one should expect members of these groups to go through the rest of their lives thinking the same thing about inflation, stock market, unemployment, or money in general. Different experiences can lead to vastly different views within topics that one side thinks should be black and another white. An interesting example is that low income households spend on average $412 on lottery tickets, which would be seen as insane for many. But buying a lottery ticket is the only time they can hold the tangible dream of getting the good stuff that the rich already have and take for granted. They are paying for a dream which the rich are already living. With all this, we can understand that we all do crazy stuff with money because we are relatively new to this game, and what looks crazy to you might make sense to me. This brings us to an end of the first chapter. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.